The National Resistance Movement Election Dispute Tribunal has this week nullified the election of Collins Tanga as chairperson of the NRM Youth League.
NRM Youth League at national level. Yesterday the tribunal nullified the victory of Collins Tanga, and we are supposed to get a date for that election. And then other leagues.
Chaired by lawyer John Musime, the tribunal ruled that election was tainted by conflict of interest and disenfranchisement of candidates. A central issue was the involvement of Dr. Tanga Odoi, who chaired the NRM Electoral Commission that organized the election in which his son Collins Tanga emerged as the winner. The tribunal described this as a clear case of conflict of interest. The tribunal delivered its ruling after considering petitions from 3 candidates. Brenda Chichoncho claimed that approximately 400 of her votes were wrongly added to Collins Tanga's tally. Wilson Otto stated that his name was completely omitted from the ballot paper, while Makerere University alleged that her name was removed without her consent and that she was falsely declared withdrawn. The tribunal panel concluded that these irregularities violated NRM election rules and deprived their supporters from their right to vote. Meanwhile, Collins Tanga has dismissed the tribunal's ruling as biased.
I want to disagree vehemently with their ruling in perspective of this. They claim conflict of interest. Where? There is a difference between perception of bias and proven bias. And I don't like it. It hurt my feeling and the feeling of and will of thousands of the youth in this country.
Addressing the journalists at Makerere University Convocation House, he said that his father, Dr. Tanga Odoi, was not involved in the election as claimed.
Make cancellation of an election on basis of perception of bias. There was no conflict of interest. Dr. Tanga Odoi, yes, might be my father, but he didn't directly involve in anything electoral. He only involved at the tail end, which was declaration. He didn't involve in tallying. He didn't involve in voting, in influencing the voters. He didn't involve in counting of the votes that were announced and later declared that day or that morning. So I think there was an error.
Tanga also rubbished the allegations that voters were ferried in from Makerere University. He insisted that his support base remains strong and expressed confidence in winning any fresh elections.
One of my opponents is misleading the public and going around spreading baseless allegations. 400 came from Makerere University. Where did they come from? What were their names? Who were they? And it hurts that the very honorable tribunal also came out to dictate and pass their ruling on the same, on mere hearsay and no evidential value. So it hurts, it really hurts that if they can claim that there were vote additions, unlawful vote additions, which vote additions, from where?
Tanga further compared his situation to that of General Mhosca in Rugaba, saying he now faces criticism simply because he is the son of Dr. Tanga Odoi.
Their rulings were perceptionally characterized, and I don't think that's what the NRM stands for. I believe our rulings should be evidential, and the next time they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't witch hunt. They shouldn't witch hunt any other person because his father or one of his relatives is part of the system. I actually want to feel for our general, Muhoozi in Rugaba. I actually feel for what he goes through. Being a son to the president, I have felt it personally, that they have attacked Tanga Collins because he's a son to Dr. Tanga Odoi, the NRM Electoral Commission.
Tanga tia baba mulanga wiri, Tanga tia baba mulanga wiri, Tanga tia baba mulanga wiri, mulanga wiri, Tanga tia baba mulanga wiri.
Julius Mhumuza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.